One. Buenos dias, mafioso. It's time for the main man, AJ. Midway through the week hump day.
What's up, guys? What's up?
AJ Bocchini, the head of the sports mafia, the
Yes,
don
sir.
of all sports. What the heck is going on in sports today, AJ?
Oh man, big time day in sports. Big time day in sports. Marquette got a big win last night. Um,
I did not see it. I heard my daughter yelling and then throwing things at the TV and then clapping at the end.
typical Margot.
She said Marquette was way up. Then at one point they lost the lead and then came back and won by 5.
They were up by 20 with 5 minutes in.
They're up by 20.
Yeah.
How did they get up by 20 so quickly?
I don't know. I was watching my game, so I don't know.
What game were you on?
We had Hartford last night.
And
We won
at Hartford or at home?
at Hartford.
How it wasn't Hartford pretty good last year?
Yeah, they were pretty good last year.
And
I have one comment. That is the longest bus ride ever
really?
because I had to make 3 stops on the way
Oh, jeez.
with shared ride. So I had to make 3 stops on the way.
Ah.
And the guy went the wrong way.
Ah. Well, Hartford, even a straight shot from downtown Cedarburg, is a solid half hour.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you?
2 hours.
2 hours?
Uh,
Does the team know how dedicated you are? 2 hours? Did you tell anybody?
no.
What? Well, why not?
I'll tell them today. Now
You better.
Now they know it's live on air. So now they know. It was a good time.
Okay. Was it a close game? Good game?
We won by 30.
Won by 30? 3-0?
91-63.
20. You won by 28. Was it a blowout from the get-go, or was it ever close?
Second half, we're up by 5 at the half. And second half, we went on a 23-2 run.
How did you pull that off?
One of our kids had 33 and another had 23.
I don't care about the point totals. What happened? Turnovers? Just good defense? What happened? 23-2.
Our defense locked in and made them take tough shots, and it was really, really a good defensive performance.
Okay. I'll buy it. Sounds good. What's next for the Homestead Highlanders? You got some pocket protectors you're playing this weekend?
Slinger on Friday.
Children of St. Mary's Middle School, Elementary School?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
What do you have?
Slinger on Friday and Pewaukee on Saturday.
Okay, so you're finally going to play a good team on Saturday.
Yeah, Pewaukee should be. Yeah, they're going to be. Yeah.
What about Slinger? How are they?
They're third in conference home.
What's the scouting report?
They got a young freshman who's pretty good.
Okay. So if the best player is a freshman, just due to inexperience, it's probably going to be a Homestead kind of game.
Yeah, it's at home too, so it should be fun.
Okay. What Pewaukee's in Waukesha or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in at Carroll.
At Carroll College, which is Carroll University now. It used to be Carroll College.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got that off. By the way, we're at 25 minutes and counting. So make your minutes count. AJ is big timing us this morning. He's got stuff going on.
Okay.
All right. So Homestead done. We're done with that. High school basketball. That's midweek review.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk. You mentioned Marquette, and we talked about them winning. I saw a poll. I don't know which poll it was. It was the first time I remember both Wisconsin and Marquette being in the top 10.
Isn't it beautiful?
Is it realistic? I saw Badgers at 6 and Marquette at 9 before last night's game.
I think Marquette's more realistic, but I think that Wisconsin is rewarded for their performance so far.
Well, isn't that what a poll's supposed to do?
Yeah. I think Wisconsin is being rewarded. It'll be a good litmus test. They got Purdue next Sunday.
And they have Nebraska at Nebraska. Nebraska whooped Purdue at their house.
Yeah, they did.
It's tomorrow night. What are you predicting for Badgers at Nebraska?
That's a tough game because Nebraska's 15-6. I like Wisconsin though. I like their depth.
Okay. Anybody on Wisconsin has anyone on Wisconsin surprised you for the good or the bad?
Blackwell.
What? Why do you say him?
He's been outstanding.
What does he do that is so good?
He's just everything. Just does everything well. Shoots it well, rebounds it well. Very active on the defenseman. He's just not surprising in terms of the long-term potential, but surprising in terms of like how fast he's come on as
Okay.
as a freshman.
And he's kind of eating up some of the minutes that Asesian used to get, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well,
Although Connor's defense has improved.
it's improved, and he's kind of, whether he likes it or not, he's kind of finding a niche as a high-scoring role player off the bench.
Yeah, I like that role for him actually.
I do too, but I don't know if he's going to like it.
No, no.
Players want to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, points per minute also is a high stat. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else about the Badgers you'd like to say? The only thing I can find fault with about the Badgers so far,
what?
It is almost criminal how bad Greg Gard's wardrobe is. That guy makes how much? He's got to make over $1 million a year for sure.
Yeah, right.
He's living in Madison. Madison has a lot of fine men's clothing stores, and that son of a bitch looks like Kmart's been closed for 10 years. He looks like he got the last bit of the sale off the sale rack at Kmart before they closed the fucking doors. What is wrong with that guy? I mean, he's losing his hair and he's heavy, and that you can only do so much about. I mean, he could lose a few pounds, but the clothes are completely under his. It's inexcusable.
Hey, do not criticize the guy who's beaten Tom Izzo twice in 1 year.
I can criticize how he dresses. I'm not criticizing his performance on the court. It's criminal. They're getting good, and now more people are seeing him. If I was a recruit and I saw that guy on the sideline and go, holy shit, I'm not going to go play with a guy who doesn't know how to dress. For God's sakes, he dresses like his mother dressed him in second grade.
Yes, I know.
What do you know him? Do something. Get him. You tell him. People are watching him now.
Oh, you're crabbing off right now.
This is an atrocity in the sports world. What are we going to do about it, AJ?
It's a travesty.
You've got pull. Do something about it. I'm putting it on you.
My brother works for Pepsi. You would think they have a sponsorship deal or something like that.
Would you? Does your brother lives in Madison, right?
Yes, sir.
Somehow we got to get the Bocchini dressers to talk to Coach Gard, for God's sakes. If I was a recruit, I would never go to Wisconsin just because of the way that guy dresses.
I'll talk to my sister-in-law. Maybe she'll have some pull.
Okay, do something.
Her family is season ticket holder, so maybe.
All right, let's go.
Maybe they got some pull.
They've got. It's not like he's living in some podunk town that doesn't have nice dressing clothes places. For
those who want to know, his brother does not dress the same way because his brother's the coach at Plevo. So
his brother coaches in sweats, kind of.
Yeah, right.
Which is better than how he looks. God.
I'll email Kravenhoff right after the show.
All right. So that's the only sports outrage I have of the week. What else? What else do you have to talk about?
Michigan promoted Sharon. I think is it Sharon Moore?
Yeah, I think so. Are you happy? You think it's a good move or not a good move?
I think it's a good move. I mean, I don't like Michigan. I'm not a pretty huge fan, but I like anytime you keep it in house, especially when you're in-house coaches that had success. I like the move for them.
Okay. The coach who left is reportedly getting $16 million a year to coach the Chargers. Yeah.
Wow.
I saw an argument that said coaches are underpaid, and for the effect they have on an entire program, winning or losing, they're worth more than players because they got the whole system in place.
Well, did you see? Speaking of worth more than players, did you see Tennessee got busted. Was the first school to get busted for NIL violations.
No. What did
Yeah.
it? How can you get busted for NIL violations? For God's sakes.
I don't know, but leave it to Tennessee to be the first one.
Why you say Tennessee? Leave it to Tennessee. Usually it's who's the guy at Memphis? Anthony Hardaway. He's got all kinds of
Penny
problems all the
Hardaway.
time.
Well,
Yeah.
this is Tennessee football.
Okay.
They've been in trouble before.
Have they?
They got in trouble when Jeremy Pruitt was their coach. They got in trouble. So.
Okay. Well, he's not the coach no more.
No. Josh Heupel is the coach now.
Yeah. Okay. So is it going to be anything that's going to cost him anything, or is it a slap on the wrist? What is it?
I think it's more of a slap on the wrist. I didn't read into it, but I think it's more of a slap on the wrist.
Okay. All right. So Michigan loses their head coach. San Diego's got a good head coach. Do you think Jim Harbaugh will be successful on his second run through the NFL?
I think he's got to be, but I don't think he will be.
You don't think he will be?
No.
Why not?
He went to the wrong division. Plain and simple. That division is loaded.
Oh no, it's not.
I know. Well, but
they have the best team. The Chiefs are there. Yes.
You got to go through Mahomes. Well, maybe not so much the Raiders, but
the Raiders. I was you know me. I was a Ken Stabler fan. I've loved the Raiders for years. They stink, and they've been stinking for a long time.
They got a good coach now, though. Antonio.
True.
Any organization, it's all about organizational stability, as you know, Jack. If you can have stability within any organization or any business, you're going to have success.
As long as stability is good, you have some talent around them. That they don't have a quarterback, so what good does stability do you?
Yeah, right.
Get a quarterback first, then get stability.
But they do have Max Crosby, which is good.
Yep, they have some good players, and I'm pulling for them, but they just haven't been it. But as far as you look at that division, obviously Kansas City is there, and they've been the king. But besides them, the other two teams stink.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Denver stinks. The Raiders, as much as I hate to say it, stunk.
Yeah, they stunk.
And all Harbaugh has to do is win a couple of close games next year, and they'll be calling him the Crown Prince compared to what they went through.
Right, exactly. So I'm excited to see what he does, but I'm also interested because he took Jesse Minter with him, and that was a hot name for the Packers defensive coordinator position.
Okay.
So he took Jesse Minter with him, but there's a rumor that they may get the Broncos 32-year-old defensive backs coach who was on the staff in 2010 and 2011, which we all know what happened then. So.
He was also on the staff when Denver gave up over 70 points this year.
I agree. I know, but that wasn't all their defensive backs' fault. They couldn't tackle.
True. Still. Yeah. Boy, when your team's getting lit up for 70 points, I expect the coach to run out onto the field and start tackling people. Yeah, if it's that bad.
Well, after that though, they went 6 and they went on a run after that.
Oh yeah, they beat the Packers.
Yeah, well, yeah, that starts everybody's run nowadays.
That did this year. All right, so another quarterback, different division. Have you heard the bombshell report about the Jets?
No.
There's a report out today saying they have an unnamed coach saying the Jets are an quote-unquote effing mess. And they quote the things, what the problem is, the Rodgers-fication of the organization produced workplace dysfunction. Saying that he was the GM. The GM just listens to whatever Rodgers says, and he doesn't know anything. They got all those old Packers that didn't do anything. And then they said Nathaniel Hackett, everybody's ripping on him, saying how he's more of a frat brother of Aaron Rodgers than an offensive coordinator, and he lacks details to do the job. It's pretty interesting. And whenever there's unnamed sources, take it with a grain of salt. But they also nailed Saleh, saying how he
lack of
control, and used the Rodgers injury to say this is why we lost. And I'm sure that's why. But you can't, if you're a coach, you can't say our quarterback's hurt, we're giving up. You just can't say that or act like that. And internally, I guess that's what it was.
Yeah.
So Yeah, it's you'll see it. I'm sure you'll see it today. If you get up a little earlier, maybe you'd see some of this stuff before your show. It's your show, isn't it?
I know it is.
I'm going doing all the homework for your show.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
I did my homework yesterday. We won.
Oh, okay, that was you just said the key word yesterday. That was
Yeah.
yesterday's news. Today is a new day. You got to get back on the horse, dude.
Well, I'm interested to see what happens with that because we all know that they are dysfunctional, and you see me clapping here. Are any of us surprised by this? Not really.
No, not at all. I'm just glad it's somebody else's mess.
Yeah. Right.
And that they got anything. I know they didn't get the draft pick they wanted, but that they got anything for him is great.
They got a number 2, so that's fine.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You got 13 minutes. Where do you want to go?
Get away.
Um,
He's on the phone. You're not on the phone, are you?
Want me to start? Want to start with Roger? Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. It's good. I mean, we'll go with. I'm interested to see. We'll go with. The next thing we'll go with. We got. I got a WIC update for you.
Okay, go ahead. And we haven't talked about that for a while.
Yeah. So Platteville's in first. Whitewater's in fourth.
Would you like communion?
Whitewater's in fourth.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were on the phone.
Whitewater's in fourth, and Whitewater's at 4-4, and Platteville's in River Falls is in third. La Crosse is in second.
River Falls is ahead of Whitewater?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on over there?
Well, they started out really well in non-conference, and then they
Ran into a buzzsaw?
They ran into Platteville and La Crosse twice. So.
Are they capable of beating either one of those teams in your opinion? Have you seen anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the game on the 17th. I'm excited.
Okay. What game is that, AJ?
They play River Falls.
Okay.
It's alumni day, so.
Okay. They let you back in there?
Yeah, they do.
Won't you, if you step foot in Platteville, won't you immediately get arrested for all the outstanding warrants for your arrest over there?
No, I'm not sending foot back in Platteville. I'm sending foot back in Whitewater.
That's right, Whitewater.
Yeah.
So Whitewater's where you're in trouble. They
Yeah.
have your wanted posters all over the place there.
Yes.
So what's the alumni day? You go to the game? Do you get introduced?
Go to the game. There's a social.
Nice.
Stuff.
Very nice. Excellent. Well, that'll be fun. So that's a different mafia. That's the Warhawk Mafia.
Yeah, it's the total mafia. Actually, I got a funny story for you.
Okay.
I ran into a guy named David Richter.
David Richter.
On Saturday at Brookfield Central at Germantown.
Okay.
His son is the director of football ops for Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does the director of football ops do?
He does all the coordination, organization, all that stuff.
Oh man, that's a big gig.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well that's cool. Did you get any scoring? Maybe he can talk to Greg Gard if he has some pull.
We got Scott Silvestri from Kohler. He'll get some pull, so he's got some pull.
Okay, he's from Kohler. Oh God, you never stop. You never quit. I will give you credit for that.
No.
Okay, I'm shifting gears on you. I want to talk Bucks. Doc Rivers had his first game.
They look pretty good. I thought they looked pretty good.
But they lost.
They lost, but I thought they looked pretty good.
Tonight they play, I think, Portland.
That'll be emotional. We know Dame Lillard. That'll be emotional. So.
Okay, so that's not until I think 10 o'clock our time.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock our time. Okay. Yep. What is your prediction for the rest of the regular season for the Bucks?
What are they now? 32-17.
Something.
32 and 15.
They're firmly in second place, I believe.
Yeah, they'll stay. I think they'll stay in second.
Okay. All right. So we'll talk about them more as the season comes on. But in other NBA news, Joel Embiid got hurt again last night. He's always hurt.
They're done. He's always hurt. He's never gonna win. He's not gonna win the MVP this year.
Well, he's not going to because he's not going to have enough games to qualify.
Games played, yeah.
Somebody fell on his leg and he hobbled off the court.
Oh, boo.
So they think it's a knee.
Yeah.
But today they're getting an MRI on it.
Yeah.
That guy's always hurt.
He's always hurt.
I don't get it. And you know what else he does all the time?
Whines, complains.
Well, that too, but that's every NBA player.
Limps around like a baby.
Yes, but he always falls. I've never seen a guy fall as much as he. Have you?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he doesn't get hurt and fall. Every time someone touches him, he's down on his ass.
Yeah, right.
What's up with that? He's a big guy. That's a long way to fall.
I have no idea.
All right. Do you think Nikola Jokic is still the best player in the NBA?
Yeah.
Anybody close?
Yanni, but that's what it.
Okay. All right. Not Embiid? He was the MVP last year.
No, Embiid is not close. Can't stay healthy.
And he can't stand up. Can't stay up on his feet.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. One last Bucks question for you.
Then I gotta kind of wrap it.
Okay. Last question. Do you think at the end of the year that the Bucks will be happy that they made the move they made for Dame?
I think you gotta be. But I wouldn't be. They gotta get the 2 seed because I don't want to see Drew in the second round. So
okay,
they gotta stay in the 2 or 3 because I don't want to see Drew in the second round. So
okay, all right. That's all we got. All right. Now Sunday we're on. There's no NFL football. We didn't even talk the championship games, but that's fine. Those have been talked to death. Yeah. So we'll talk on Sunday.
All right, sounds good, brother.
You're gonna be on time for once.
Yeah, I don't know where I'll be though. I don't know my location yet.
Okay.
Because I don't know whether my parents are bringing me back to the house.
Okay.
Or they're bringing me home because I don't know.
Well, just let me know.
Yeah.
Your fans are waiting to hear from you.
Yes, sir. There will be. I appreciate it, guys. Everyone have a good week, and remember, just enjoy life. It's fun.
Arrivederci.
We are out.
Goodbye. Take care. Have a great day.
You too.